Hey you, my name is Tomska Ridgewell, and welcome back to Thanksdays, the series where I introduce you to the bitchin' bunch behind the scenes, the people you can thank or blame for the continuation of my channels. Today I'd like to introduce you to the editors, the masochists who sift through hours of raw footage to produce something vaguely, just slightly watchable. Now, naturally, when I was starting out, I edited my videos myself. We would film onto mini DV tapes, I would log and transfer them onto whatever editing software came with the computer, and then I would hack up the footage myself. Big up to Steve, my media studies teacher, for schooling me in the ways of Final Cut 7. I never bothered to learn any other editing software, and probably never will. I didn't give up editorial control over my videos for a long time, partly because when you have a specific vision in your head, it feels like only you can bring that to life. If you're going to be putting creative decisions in someone else's hands, you need them to share that vision. Editors can control the pace of a scene, which is a huge part of comedy, and usually have the first say over which takes make it into the timeline, which can completely change the tone of a piece. Basically, it's all about trust. However, the real reason why I stopped editing my own videos wasn't just because I found someone I trusted or because I got lazy, but because my heart broke. The last video in my 5-year self-editing streak was Musical Suicide, which came out in January 2012, because in March 2012, I lost someone very close to me, and after that, I didn't really care anymore. I lost the drive and self-confidence necessary to put an edit together and say, yes, this is good, this is something that people would want to watch. Hell, I couldn't even edit the eulogy video for the funeral, and I had to ask my girlfriend at the time to do it for me. But luckily, I had made a friend at university who was a fellow YouTuber with a great sense of comedic timing and plenty of self-confidence, and his name was Jack Howard. He was also crashing on my sofa so often that whenever I shot something new, he was there to edit it, and before long, Jack and I sealed the deal and just moved in together. He edited pretty much every single video of mine for 2 years, directed and co-directed a bunch of sketches, and even shot and edited a few vlogs. However though, as time went on and careers progressed, Jack got busier and more expensive, and it came time for us to part ways as creative collaborators. We ended on one hell of a video though. During my partnership with Jack, and especially towards the end of our time together, I played the field with a number of my friends trying to find that same special editing spark. Those friends were Chloe Dungate, Jamie Spicer Lewis, Kieran O'Brien, Sammy Paul, Daniel J. Layton, Tim Houtekeet, and even myself sometimes. Damn, I'm slutty. It wasn't until another University of Lincoln student began crashing on my couch that I finally found my new boo. In early 2014, a baby-faced Elliot Goff was in London for an interview, and while he was at my place, asked if I needed anything done. I told him I needed a new channel background. Yes, those used to be a thing, and within a few hours, I had one. The next day, I just gave him some raw footage, and by the time I got home, he had nearly completely edited Stupid Soldiers to completion. But then he went back to Lincoln. But then he moved to London! He shot and edited a series of behind-the-scenes game development vlogs, and shortly after, I offered him a full-time job, and that's when we moved into this very office, and Turbo Punch Limited came to life. Yay! Since then, Elliot has edited every single sketch, compiled every single cartoon, shot and edited almost every single vlog, and also done a fair bit of web, graphic, and sound design. And I've never ever cheated on him, not even once. How could I? Elliot, no! If I had to pick out one criticism for my time with Elliot, it would be that he's just too handsome and great at editing and has a fantastic attitude. Also, big penis. Is that good? Oh, I also need to give a quick shout out to the colorists for my sketches. Raw footage can often look very flat and grey and ugly, and it usually needs an expert's touch to really make it pop. That'd be Kieran O'Brien for most of my sketches from 2012 to 2017, Max Brill for a bunch of my 2017 sketches, Sven Brooks for my BBC comedy sketches, and Elliot Goff for all my direct-to-camera vlogs like this one. Wow. Editing. I remember when I used to grade my own sketches. Everyone was so orange and blue at the same time. So, I owe a huge thank you to every single person I just mentioned. Without them, I don't know if I'd be able to continue doing what I do. Truth be told, I still massively struggle to find confidence in my work until the videos are completely finished. If it were up to me still, I'd probably just look at the raw footage, sigh heavily, and then scrap every single video before it even makes it to the timeline. So, thank you so much. Tomska out.